How's it going? This is Bryant with Interstate Roofing, performing a repair attempt at the Gallahan residence. We are over at 117 Colonnade Drive. It is our first repair attempt. It is the 24th of June 2025, and we are on the rear slope. So what I'm here to do today is to conduct a repair, but more importantly, to determine if the age and condition of this roof will allow us to do repairs in good faith. Now, I know you guys do not cover age and condition, and we aren't here because of age and condition. We are here as a byproduct of the 58, almost 60 wind damage shingles that was recognized on the insurance report. And in order for us to do a repair in good faith, we must determine if the age and condition of this roof will allow us to do so. Now, how I will need to do that today is by first and foremost removing the wind damage shingle that you can see here is denotated with an X, and then the course it belongs to is denotated with an outline. As you can see, the two courses above have absolutely no damage at all, and I'm going to pause so you can see that. So how I would need to do that today is by removing this wind damage shingle, replacing it with a like and kind quality shingle, fastening it back down to determine if consequential damage has happened. How I need to do that today is by breaking the tar strip on the two courses above, removing the nails, replacing it with that like and kind quality shingle, fastening it back down by hammering it back in, and then inspecting the damage to see if consequential damage has happened. A couple of baselines that I would love to establish first and foremost before I get started is what tools we will be utilizing today. I will not be utilizing a roofer snake. I will be utilizing a pry bar and a mag hatch. I understand the concept of a roofing snake of having the force or the nail up here and the force that you're hitting down here. However, that is just not the industry standard. Roofers utilize pry bars and mag hatches every single day. The problem with the roofing snake is that you're trading damage for damage. So if the adjuster is making the case that by using a pry bar and a mag hatch and that you need to bend the shingles up and the crease is forming up here, well, you're trading damage then by using a roofer snake by hammering with excessive force down here. So the nail's still going to be up here, but then you're trading the damage of the crease being here to now the crease forming down here because you're putting excessive force. So the industry standard tools is what I will be utilizing today, and that is a pry bar and a mag hatch. The second baseline that I would love to establish is what a 45-degree angle is. A lot of adjusters like to say that we bend these shingles much past a 45-degree angle to perform these repairs. So I'm going to take the time to utilize this right here, which is a speed square. We use this in all sorts of applications for construction. I'm going to take this and put this up against this shingle and pause for a second as a reference point of what a 45-degree angle is. So I'm going to pause right there and give us a good look at that. But that is our 45-degree angle. So the second thing I will utilize that reference for later on in the video is to debunk the theory that a 45-degree angle is what causes the creases. But now that I've explained everything that I'm going to do, last thing for me to do is do it. So first and foremost, I'm going to break the tar strip of the two courses above. Oh, got a tear. Shingles are hot today. All right. There we go. All right. Yep, that should be good. Next thing I'm going to do is go up under and remove the nails. One right here, and that seems to be sunken in, so I will remove that after we get this removed. Got another one right here. Was able to get that one. We have 3 nails in a cluster right here. think I can tell why. Because there's one. I'll get that in a second. So a lot of these are just sunk in. I'm gonna have to get it after that. Go. Let me bend this back some. So if those are sunk in, we should be able to just pop this right out. Yeah, those. Yep, right here. All right. Jesus. Should be all of them. Good there. Good there. Good there. Good there. Good there. All right. Old shingle removed. I'm gonna stand up and get overview close up. Overview, close up, shingle removed. All right, should be able to replace it with a like and kind quality shingle. There we go, and that's about in place. No, here's our outline. Let me guide us. There we go. All right, back up a little bit more. There we go. All right. Overview close up. All right, now we're gonna fasten it back in. So again, before I even get started, I'm gonna take the time to use this new shingle, establish what a 45-degree angle is. So, as you can see here, bending this up to a 45. We don't need to bend it past here to do this repair. So, all right. Starting with over here. few extra in this top portion. To get them a little more secure than what they were. But as you can see, we don't need to lift it above a 45 to conduct this repair. Shingle styles were a little off, but that's okay. The point is still made. There we go. So now that this is back in place, I already have overview close-ups of it. So what I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna take out my speed square, establish what that 45-degree angle is.